Good morning. My name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. Today is Friday, August the 16th. Today's my parents' anniversary, and it stings a little bit because, as some of you know, my mother passed away in June. And so this is the first anniversary without her. First wedding anniversary without her. My brother's coming up. He lives a few hours away from me, and so he's coming up this weekend to take my dad to go see her this weekend. It just stings a little bit. Anyway, on another note, I told you I was going to find other patterns, and I did on Pinterest. I will show you. Now I have this. That's right, okay. Yeah, this one did a puff stitch. This white one did a puff stitch with a single crochet border. And no, that was this one. I'm sorry, that was this one with the single crochet border. That was this one. I'm sorry. Maybe more of a puff stitch there. And then this one, I think, was like a bullion stitch. And I did do a single crochet border. Again, that's this one with the puff stitch. Very, very pronounced cross. And this one was like they call it a bullion stitch. They did a single crochet border, but then on the corners, they had a single crochet, chain one, single crochet. And then I found this much bigger one, which is almost, it's a little bigger, but the pattern did say for a G hook, and I used the same H hook as a pattern called for the other two. And then this one was another puff stitch, and I had to do these twice. I probably should have done it a third time, because the first time it said 3 stitches, 3 single crochets, then the puff stitch. And then when I was doing this part, it was off center, so I did it 4. So I did unraveled it and did 4, and I probably should have done it and fogged it one more time and did 5 over to get it perfectly centered, but I was like, okay, I'm done. So I have this one. They're all done with the size H hook. And I've kind of gotten a bug for it now. I wanted to show those off. As I said, let's turn some more lights on. Usually turn my lights on, even though I have it's a little gray outside today. It's a little rain last night, so it's a little gray out today. Today's the 16th, as I said. Okay. Kindness. Like eagles, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. When was the last time you felt full of energy? That's a long time for me. After a long days or weeks, you are more likely to want to retreat to the couch or your bed for some much needed rest. Oh, don't we all? Many studies now show how much our emotions are linked to our energy levels. I can relate to that. Positive thinking is not just for inspirational speakers. God is the source of hope, and He offers a life that is more fulfilling than anything or anyone in this world could offer. When you understand His love, the way He has rescued you, and the great future He has promised for you, you can't help but rise up in hope. Let us Let this hope give you renewed energy so you are ready to pass on positivity to those around you. Act of kindness. Return a shopping cart for someone. Yeah, like when you're at the grocery store and somebody just leaves instead of taking the shopping cart into the store or putting it into one of those cart corrals, how they just leave it in the space, leave it next to their car. I hate that. So just maybe put in the shopping corral form or take it back into the store form or something. I know I've done that. I've taken a cart that's left in the middle of the way and put it at least in a cart corral. So I just think it's rude when people just leave it in the middle of the parking lot like that. Okay, the one for grandmothers, August 16th. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the little child shall lead them. Isaiah 11:6. When he was three, my grandson Caleb loved to play wolf. He would stand in the corner of the playroom and build a tower of cardboard blocks around himself. I would crawl back and forth in front of the tower, growling, "I'm a big bad wolf. I'm going to eat you up." Every time Caleb tried to come out, I'd snap my teeth. Finally, he'd burst through the blocks and run into the living room, laughing all the way. One Saturday, after my knees ached from prowling and I'd growled myself hoarse, I changed the rules. I sat down and pretended to cry. "I'm a big bad wolf. Nobody likes me. No one will play with me. Won't anyone be my friend?" Caleb's laughter stopped abruptly. For a moment, I thought he would burst into tears. Then he grinned. "Me!" he shouted, tapping my chest. "Me! I will be the wolf's friend." And he laughed, and he launched himself into my arms. A silly game? Yes. But one that demonstrated a profound truth. Love can often turn a growling wolf into a gentle friend. Lord Jesus, thank you for the transforming power of your love. Penny Schwab. And this one. August 12th. God's salt. Are you a saltaholic? Do you just love salty food? Salt adds a lot of flavor, doesn't it? It changes the taste of food that is bland. Jesus said that you are like salt to the people around you because you add flavor to living, taking the boring away. The flavor you add is the flavor of God's love and mercy. His love is deeper and stronger than anything, and when you live for Him, you add that flavor to your relationships. You can make a difference for God. In the verses, salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can you make it salty again? Have salt among yourselves and be at peace with each other. Mark 9:50. True Christians are to be in the world like salt. And they got salt in all caps. Now, salt has and this is back in the lower caps now. Now, salt has a peculiar taste of its own, unlike anything else. When mingled with other substances, it preserves them from corruption. It imparts a portion of its taste to everything it is mixed with. J.C. Ryle. And of course we have this. We have the two miniature versions, two white miniature versions, and we have more of a square. This rectangular one that's a little off center. And I have this great big one. It's even bigger than my original one. Well, it's not my original. I didn't make it, but you know what I mean. So with all my crosses, I'm probably going to make more. And I'm going to have this, make copies of these. And I've seen some other prayers similar to this. I think I'm going to try to get printed. And I think I might have to share this with my church and see if anybody in my churches want to do this. Because this is just a wonderful idea. Excuse me. Oh, I dropped one. I dropped my cross. Goodness. Okay, all my little crosses here. These small swatches of yarn have been woven with prayers. These small swatches. All these little swatches of yarn. Oh, my little crosses. I'm so happy. By the way, I hope you all go on Pinterest. And I don't mean to commercialize Pinterest, but you will find all kinds. As you know, there's all kinds of stuff on there for everything. But I was really excited to find these various ones. There was one that I looked at, and I wasn't quite sure how to do that one. So, but there's another one. There's some more on there. Okay, these small swatches of yarn have been woven with prayers. As you hold these swatches in your hand, may you feel God's strength, love, and peace flow and know that He holds you in His hands. May God bless and comfort you in time of need and give you peace. Strength, love, and peace flow and know. Yes, see all the strength, love, and peace. All the strength, love, and peace you got. Love God. Love God. Isn't He wonderful? I love my little crosses. And I hope you do too. And I hope that it will inspire you. I hope it inspires you to make some. I really hope it does. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. That might fall through. Okay. All right. And I want to tell you I love y'all. And I hope all of you have a very wonderful and blessed day. Bye.